guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. You know what, I was about to just come to pop champagne on this channel because we just hit 1,005 subscribers. We just hit 1,005 subscribers and I was about to come in to pop the champagne, but NMC also brought good news and I said, why not, let's just use this opportunity to show face on this channel. So if you're new to my YouTube channel, please make sure to like and subscribe, and if you're here for this information, please watch this video to the end, and it will do you good. If you do not know about clubbing or combining OET and IELTS results, please go to my previous video on that, watch that, understand that, then come and continue this video. My returning subscribers, thank you very much for staying true. Thank you very much for staying true. I know in June a public consultation was rolled out for the English requirements in the UK. You know, a lot of mails have been sent, a lot of calls, you know, complaining that NMC should reduce or make effects or changes to the English requirement, because a lot of people here are failing the IELTS or your OET, and not only in Africa, not only in Nigeria, Indians and other non-English speaking countries that are supposed to come to the UK. So I'm very happy that this has come out, because it just shows that they hear our voice. So thank you all for the emails, for the calls that you've put through to NMC and has brought us to this end. However, while trying to care for us, they're also trying to set the standard for their patients. So that's why they have only effected two major changes, and the two major changes are around, number one, combining your IELTS or OET results, and the second major change is around providing supporting information for your English proficiency. So for the first change, I'm going to be reading from what they have on the report. It says NMC will standardize the minimum score it accepts when individual needs to combine two English language scores. This means adjusting the scores accepted individually across the four main domains of this test, which include reading, writing, speaking, and listening. I would advise that you should watch my previous video on combining OET and IELTS results so that you can really understand the effect of this change. To this effect, we all know that the acceptable IELTS and OET score is band 7 or B, or band B for your OET in reading, listening, speaking, while in writing they accept 6.5 for IELTS and C for OET. But with this effect, what it says is that NMC is now going to check the individual band, rather than telling you that if you in the previous rule, if you want to combine your IELTS results, you should not get less than 6.5 in any of the bands. So in reading, you should not get less than 6.5, else you won't be able to club that result or combine that result with another result. Do you understand? For example, if you get 6.0 in reading or you get 6.0 in writing, that result is nullified. You can't use it for anything. But if you get 6.5 in writing or in reading, 6.5 in reading, and you need band 7, then when you rewrite the exam, you can combine the results together. So as of now, what the change means is that we are going to take what you require. What do you require in each of the band? For example, writing, you require 6.5 in writing and you require 7.0 in reading. So if you get 0.5 lower than the required band, you are good to go to still combine that result with another result. That means that if you write your exam, especially for the writing part, you have 6.0 in the writing, if you have 6.0 in the writing, you can now use that result because it is 6.5 minus 0.5. Do you understand? So this new rule is saying that instead of saying that if you get less than 6.5 in any of the bands, then the result is not useful, this is saying that if you get at least minus 0.5 from the required band, you can still use that result. So the difference is not much, but it is a lot. So if you get reading, you need band 7 in reading for your IELTS result, and you get band 6.5, you can still use that result because it is minus 0.5 below the required the required results. I don't know if you understand. So this is so technical. I'm going to attach a screenshot here, and I'm going to also drop the link to the report here so that you can read it yourself. I had to read it like 2 or 3 times before I understood and to be able to make this video. I'm going to repeat all I said, but now for the OET. So for the requirements of the OET, we know we need band B for reading, listening and speaking, and C+ for writing. So with this new effect, if you get a band lower in your OET results, like if you get a band lower in your OET result, then you can still use that particular result. So what I understand from the old English I've been saying since is that it is most effective for your writing, especially people that want to club their results and their writing is low. And the accepted band for writing for nurses and midwives is 6.5. So if you get 6.0, you can now use the results. Do you understand? So is that writing that the effect is most visible if you want to combine results together? That is, any results you want to combine together, you should not get less than 6.5 in your reading, speaking, listening, and at least 6.0 in your writing. So what this implies is that your accepted band, knowing your accepted band, which is 7.0 in reading, speaking and listening, and 6.5 in writing. So for you to use the combined, for you to combine your results together, you should not get less than a band below for you to be able to use that result with another one. So if you are writing, if you wrote your exam, if you wrote your IELTS exam and you got a band lower than the required score, you can use the results. That is, if you get 6.0 in your writing, you can still use that all results because the pass mark for writing is 6.5. So if you get a band lower than 6.5, which is 6.0, you can use the result. Compared to the previous clubbing rule, which says that anything less than 6.5, you can't use the result. I hope you can really understand, because it might seem confusing to a lot of people, but I've tried to break it as much as I can in this video. Please don't call for me. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link in the comment section so that you can all go and read it for yourself. And the most exciting news about this particular clubbing result or combining IELTS and OET result is that they've extended it from the period of combination from 6 months to 12 months, which is very good, because the price of exam in African countries is outrageous. Imagine someone working from hand to mouth trying to gather money for the exam and unable to pass the exam at one sitting, and they have to struggle to get the money within another 6 months. So the good news is that if you wrote an exam and you need to write another exam or combine your results together, provided they are within 12 months, you can now use it, compared to the previous one where you needed it to be within 6 months. So do you understand that aspect? But all this news I'm telling you, it's not yet implemented. It is going to be implemented in 2023. So please and please don't say because this rule has come out, I'm going to cross my leg, I'm going to wait. Make AY the sunshine, because rules are changing from day to day and anything can happen. So if you have the opportunity, make use of it now. But if you don't have the opportunity, let's all wait that this particular changes are going to be implemented in 2023 and we are all going to benefit from it. All right, the second change is that NMC would now accept supplementary information from employers as supporting evidence of English language proficiency for applicants who have trained in English in a non-majority English-speaking country or have missed their required scores. It is not really clear on how they want this to act, but what it's saying is that your employer can stand for you So if you've trained in English, like in Nigeria, our training is in English. In Ghana, your training is in English. If you've trained in English, your employer can give a supporting evidence, especially if you're working with them already, or if you've worked with them for maybe a year or so, or if you've missed your IELTS, or maybe you're supposed to get band 7 in one thing, you've gotten 6.5. It is not clear how they want the employer to intervene in this, but when this change is implemented, it is possible that your employer would be able to help out in this. But in my own head, this is not written in the report. In my own head, what I think is going to play out is that maybe when your employer listens to you, they say you can speak fluently in English, maybe they've examined you, or maybe you tried your exam and you did not pass, and you're working maybe as an healthcare assistant or something, or you're still in your band 3, they can maybe add supporting evidence for you so that NMC is going to take your application. Please, these are my words, not written in the report anywhere, but overall I really think this is a good news. Please, if you do not understand this video, because I know there are a lot of joining in this video, like there are a lot of information that I think if you do not understand the clubbing result, you might not be able to understand the effect that is being made. So please watch the video that I wrote on combining English, your IELTS and OET results, and come back to watch this video to see if it's going to make more sense to you. Thank you guys. I still remain your girl, Show Me Mary. Till we see you in the next video. Bye for now.